I have 3 tips for nailing minimal logo design, so let's just dive right in. Tip number 1 is to use elements intentionally in your logo design. In other words, each element should really serve a purpose, and I know you've probably heard keep it simple a lot of times, and that is what we mean. However, what we need to do is make sure we're not going overboard with references. For example, in this minimal logo design, the reference on the left is a camera viewfinder, but it also creates an R for Rosenberg. So in this case, adding a recording dot or a battery symbol or some other camera icon might be too much, as the point is already made quite clear in a clever way. Or in this example, you see how the L of ecology becomes the tree icon above the logo, or in this last example, the text appears to be cut, identifying and playing with the idea of cutlery. So without saying keep it simple too many times, just think about how you're using the elements, whether they're geometric shapes or curved shapes or something like that. Just make sure you're using them intentionally and not going overboard with your reference in fear that your audience or someone viewing the logo might not understand it. Tip number 2 is to choose the right type. More often than not, minimal logo design has typography as the main face of the logo. And yes, there are some instances where the minimal logo design is just an icon, but there is almost always a situation where type is associated with the icon. And the typography or lettering that you choose is crucial for your minimal logo design, as it needs to be legible and also complement the overall design style. If you are designing a simple and sleek icon, maybe in a circle like this one right here, then we want to use a thin weight, some simple sans serif font that is easy to read and also complements your icon. Or if you're making a sharp and bold icon, maybe in a square format like this one right here, then look for a bold geometric style sans serif font that also complements the overall design style. And yes, it's of course okay to use serifs or maybe script lettering in your minimal logo design, but make sure that it fits and complements the overall design style. Tip number 3 is to limit your colors, and this is a good tip for just logo design overall, because it can be very distracting and damaging to your logo if you go overboard with the colors. And for minimal logo design specifically, really 1 to 2 colors max is sufficient, and 2 colors already might be too much for a simple logo. When you look at other examples of minimal logo designs, they are almost all the same color for both the icon and the type, like you see in this example. Now, there are instances where some modern minimal logo designs have a gradient in them, maybe for a tech company or a web app or something like you see right here, but in these instances, the gradient colors are extremely close to each other. So we're not saying that multiple colors is off limits or anything, but you just want to make sure that you're set up for success, and limiting your colors is probably the best option for getting started with a minimal logo design. Well, I hope you found these quick 3 tips helpful for your minimal logo design process. Let me know if you find them helpful down in the comments. And by the way, if you haven't given Kittl a try yet, I'd love for you to do so. That's our online, works right in your web browser design tool. It's amazing, full of fonts, templates, illustrations, everything that you need to do not just minimal logo design, but so much more. So I would love for you to give that a try using the link down in the description, and then check out some of our other tutorials. Now, if you want to see other tutorials using Kittl, I have these videos here on my right that I know you're going to enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos and features and things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.